name's Lisa MacDonald, and I did HND Events Management at Fife College in Kirkcaldy.
Thank you very much. And how did you know that your next step was going to be work or into further education?
I felt the next step, like for me first to get into college, was seeing what I was good at first, because I didn't actually start off with events. I started off with office admin, and it was a tutor that said you're more of a people person. So I sort of went towards events after my first year at college, and I did everything. And I started off at level 6, worked right up to my HND. And I actually failed 2 of my units to complete the full 2 years, but I did come back and complete them. So I got it. But since leaving college, I've been able to use what I've learned during the HND part of my college work, and but I've been able to expand it more because I've had to use a lot more technology because of what's been going on with COVID-19 and everything. But it's still doing events because I've been able to create 2 events so far at my work, because I've only been working at my place of work for 6 months, but volunteered for a year before, and I'm doing podcasts, which was totally new to me. So it's a bit weird. So that's how I sort of knew, it's like using events, but my work sort of expanded it for me, kind of thing.
Brilliant, awesome. And what would your advice be to somebody that was just starting out and thinking about coming to college?
I think you should really think about what is good, what you're good at, because for me it was, people always says that I was good at organising and having that contact with people all the time, talking and everything. So think about the skills that you've got, and and how you've used them in your normal life, and and then see what college can sort of expand it, and go to college to do something that you enjoy and you like. Don't go just because oh, I feel the need. I think this is the way I should go because this is the most popular thing to get into a job, kind of thing. To me, it's about looking at what you enjoy and and your passions and all that about things.
Perfect. And what was the most enjoyable moment of your course?
I think it was more creating the events with all my classmates, because we got to meet a lot of people, and it actually led me being part of the Fife College Student Association a bit more, from my first year in my HND. I did a sort of a work placement there for the first year, and that got me in contact with more charities and businesses, doing events that way. And then, so it's more the contacts and meeting new people and networking and everything through the college, and thinking how that could affect me after leaving.
Amazing. And you can answer this in the first question, but do you use the skills you learned in college in your new job?
Yeah, totally. And everything. I would have to say some of the technology side, like basics kind of thing, because at work I use a lot of technology, and they would say to me, do you understand this? Do you understand that? And I said, yeah, I totally get what you mean. And to me personally, that's the first time I've been able to know what I'm talking about, because before college, I hadn't worked for 16 years. I hadn't worked since my third child was 1 year old, roughly. So being able to have that confidence to go into a workplace now and say, yeah, I totally get what you mean, and then them helping me learn more about, or divert me into a different way, saying, well, you can learn this as well, which will go along with those skills.
Perfect. And did you find that having a HND qualification made the process of job hunting or promotion in an existing company easier?
Yeah, like I went to my workplace and I started off as volunteering, and I was finishing my last 2 years of my HND. But the thing is, as soon as I got it completed, and for all the work that I put in that year volunteering, I got offered a job there permanently in July. And it was only within 1 or 2 months, I was organising a diversity week online. Now, previously it's been held, with personal contact and everything. So this was like totally new, trying to organise it to still have it and have it online. So I was like trying to totally trying to get to grips with that. Even the work was trying to get to grips with trying to move to online. So it's like happening.
No, it sounds like you're doing well with it though. And my next question is, what obstacles, if any, did you discover when finding employment, even though you had completed your course, and how did you resolve this?
With me, it was more like I used crutches, and even during my college work, I felt doubts because I have crutches that I wouldn't be able to actually do the work that I liked. But when I found the Fife Centre of College, they said you can do this and that, and it's like they just let me get on with it, kind of thing. It wasn't like, oh, she's got crutches, she's not going to be able to do this, she's not going to be able to do that, kind of thing. And I've been able to just get on with things, kind of, for them, even like before we had to work from home, kind of thing.
Nice. And was it a huge change for you when you left college?
Yeah, because college teaches in like a certain way, kind of thing, and it's trying to get out of, like, even though it's a good way,
Yeah.
you've got to adapt to what your workplace is doing now, and and how they do certain techniques and everything. They says, right, yeah, that's right, but we slightly change it by doing this, kind of thing. And it's trying to remember, it's like, right, I'm doing it the right way, but I've got to slightly change it to be a system. So no, it's been good.
Perfect. And the next question, again, I think you answered on your first question, but did you find doing any other courses, training, or volunteering helped you get your job role?
Yeah, I think volunteering is great, because it helped more with confidence, going into the workplace first, and me getting used to working in an office environment, because never did that, because I did retail when I was younger, and so doing the volunteering sort of helped my confidence and being able to practice using the skills from my college work within this workplace more.
You can see it all coming together. Eh?
Yeah.
Nice. And how do you stay motivated?
I don't know. No. No, I keep moving because I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm and I'm offered training on new topics. Me getting my head round using webinars, and and creating a podcast and everything, because at college I didn't like talking in front of big groups or everything, and now I'm doing a podcast with one of my work colleagues, and I'm talking to all these different community group charities and everything to get their word out there, you know, that they're available, and asking all these questions that I would never ask before. You know, it wasn't a thing on my mind before, but now with this working there, it's like I'm totally focused and, you know, trying to get everything done. And, you know, and I only work part time, but I, I can't sort of switch off sometimes because I'm trying to still do the training side and learning how to create things and everything for them. So
I think that's a sign that you enjoy your job, though, isn't it? When you can't switch off and you want to keep working to make sure things
and
are
it doesn't
good.
actually help, you know, because I think if I was working in the office, I could switch off more easily, probably. But because I work in my kitchen, you know, and it's you know, it's at home and everything's up close by, you know, it's like, yeah, I'll just quickly sort this kind of thing and everything. Even before doing this interview, I was checking my emails because I'm in the middle of creating something for them. I'm like, oh, check that.
Yeah, just a quick sneaky check. No, I get that
Yeah,
too. Perfect. And do you still feel the same about your chosen career path?
yeah, yeah. Because like I, I would have to say I did struggle with the course, right? But I finished it, you know, which I'm grateful for. And I wouldn't have got to this place enjoying my career path without the help of the tutors that helped me on the course. You know, because even when I took like, you know, you get that moment in your college course where you want to take a mental breakdown because you feel all the stress on you. But, you know, and the tutors sort of back you up and everything, you know, and they're like going, no, you do know how to do this. Come on, focus and thing. And when you get it all finished and all the units done, you know, you're sort of grateful kind of thing for all the help that you've had and how now that I'm doing something that I've actually enjoyed so much, you know. And I think personally, you know, even my own family have seen that change in me because of going back to college. Because I wouldn't have went back to college if it hadn't been for my two oldest saying, Mum, go to college, you know, and they were only 13, 14 at the time, you know, and they're like saying, go to college, you need to focus and just do something, you know.
Do
So,
something for you. Yeah.
uh,
Nice. And what was the biggest hurdle that you had to overcome after leaving college, and how did you do this?
I just think it was adapting to everything, you know, because like I said before, I hadn't worked for ages. And me, it was like I was always like I still doubt myself and sometimes when I'm doing my work. But even at my work, like at college, you know, they're like saying you've just got to have that confidence in yourself because you know you can do it and everything. So I think, you know, I'm even though I've been like working there permanently now for 6 months, um, they 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 totally, you know, encourage me, you know, and go, you know, keep it, get over the confidence. So each time I achieve something like say maybe create an event for them, what is it? I sort of like get that wee bit closer and having the confidence and doing everything I'm doing at work, you know, and that helps with my motivation at the same time. Anything.
Thank you. And if someone was considering retraining or exploring a career change, given what's going on with COVID-19, what would your advice be?
I would do it, and but I would look at how, even though I've said before, like, you know, you should look at your personal skills and your passion, like your passion, you know, about things. I think with COVID-19, you now need to take into account what it what is needed, and I feel like technology is a big thing at the moment with everybody doing mostly online stuff and everything, and you might have to work from home. So I would think about going into areas, you know, what you like, but make sure that technology is part of it, because technology is going. It's going to. I think it's going to be a big part of everybody's life now for the future.
Oh, definitely. I would be inclined to agree. Well, that is us at the end of our questions, Lisa. So thank you so much for coming on today and having a little interview with me and sharing your fantastic success story and all answering all of my questions fabulously. I just want to congratulate you again on your job that you've got and passing the course. And it was really nice seeing you again.